Thanks to Mysterio's illusions, Solo is about to fatally shoot Spider-Man as he has been fooled into thinking that it is Dr. Octopus he's killing. Before he can pull the trigger, however, Solo is hit by multiple gunshots from behind. He recovers quickly and attempts to return the gunfire, but is tagged by more shots that take out his weaponry and the bulk of his Kevlar armor. Weaponless and bleeding badly, Solo has no choice but to cut his losses and teleport out of there. As it turns out, Spider-Man was saved by the timely arrival of the mysterious Cyborg X. Meanwhile, having escaped their encounter with Spider-Man and Solo unharmed, the Sinister Six make their way into another dimension for weapons. There is still a lot of mistrust amongst them, but Electro's suggestion that they follow through with Dr. Octopus' plans. At the Parker home, Mary Jane wakes up to find that her husband didn't come home last night. She thinks about the possibility of landing a role in the next Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. As the role requires Mary Jane do a nude scene, she realizes how much her new role bothers Peter. Although it would be great for her career, Mary Jane realizes that it is petty compared to the dangers her husband faces every day as Spider-Man. Noticing the date, Mary Jane remembers that Peter's birthday is coming up and she still needs to buy him a gift. Meanwhile, Spider-Man wakes up in a lab with what looks like a cybernetic arm, a new eyepiece, and multiple stitches. He was brought there by Cyborg X, after rescuing him from Solo. A scientist named Oscar McDonnell explains that Cyborg X had some malfunctions with his computer programming and was reliving the few hours prior to his death, in a military operation in the Middle East. One of the last thing he remembers was Spider-Man helping him, so he helped the hero in return. Supposedly, Dr. McDonnell performed all of Spidey's repairs, without removing his costume and erased his biorhythm from Cyborg X's programming. All in an effort to project a degree of simple trustworthiness in the US government, which has had a bad rap ever since Watergate. Spider-Man's questions are deflected and he is merely told that the government is on his side. He's uneasy about Care Labs existing and creating people like Cyborg X no matter what their good intentions. His concerns are put to rest, for the moment, with the presence of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Dum Dum Dugan. Convinced that there is no secret supervillain behind these experiments, Spidey leaves to go after the Sinister Six once again. On his way out of Care Labs, Spider-Man runs into Deathlock. Spider-Man confuses him for the Deathlock he met in an alternate future. Deathlock doesn't understand the reference because they have never met. The cyborg explains that he became what he is against his will, and that many of the people involved with Cybertech, the company that created him, now work for Care Labs. Spider-Man is not surprised that not everything is kosher with Care Labs, but has the Sinister Six to worry about. Deathlock then offers his help in exchange for Spider-Man's assistance in investigating Care Labs. Needing allies to help take down his foes, Spider-Man accepts Deathlock's offer. Tracking the spider tracer he planted on Hobgoblin, Spider-Man leads Deathlock to the lab the Sinister Six were invading in New Jersey. Deathlock's computers scan the facility and he finds no trace of the Sinister Six, who had just recently entered a dimensional doorway inside. Storming the facility, they are attacked by robot drones that the Six have left for anyone following. The pair easily takes down the robots, and in the aftermath, Spider-Man is surprised by Deathlock's savagery when he has claimed to be a pacifist. Deathlock explains that he has a capacity for violence and that sometimes, it scares him. The heroes decide to enter the same alternate dimension that the Sinister Six went through to find them. The alternate dimension is a nightmare with over 100,000 corpses left behind by the Sinister Six. Spider-Man finds proof that they were there when he discovers the discarded spider tracer that he planted on Hobgoblin. They also left behind a bomb, which is detected by the wallcrawler as warned by his spider sense. Spider-Man and Deathlock outrun the trap and escape the exploding building virtually unharmed. With no other leads, the pair decides to return to Care Labs. Returning to Care Labs, they find it under attack by the Sinister Six, visibly killing any in their way with their new high-tech weapons. Deathlock goes after Electro but is quickly taken out by the villain's new electric upgrades. Meanwhile, Spider-Man fends off one of 100 robots the Six have brought back to this dimension with them. The wallcrawler is knocked back onto the corpse of Cyborg X, and is horrified to find that he is dead. Deathlock presses the attack despite the fact that his computer interface has been neutralized by Electro. Suddenly, the facility is rocked by an explosion that knocks Spider-Man back and buries Deathlock under tons of debris. As the Sinister Six escape in their ship, Spider-Man manages to tag it with a spider tracer before trying to dig Deathlock out. Later, Mary Jane doing the laundry when she hears a crash in the other room. When she goes to investigate it, she is horrified to see the state of her husband, who is passed out on the floor. Thanks for watching and please subscribe, like, comment and share this video to support us. See you on the next comic review videos.